Hey guys. So today I just want to play around with new makeup because I have had anxieties for the past few days because I am breaking out, but it's okay because I found out which one is the culprit, and so it's just like drying out at this point, but I just want to spend a day without having to look at these constellation, cluster, Orion's belt. Anyway, let's start. Okay, so first I'm going to prime my face because my face is pretty dry. That's a lot. I don't think I'm going to use this much. It's a lot. Or maybe I will. Maybe I will. And I am. I just want to look super glowy and hydrated. It looks crazy. Okay, now that I'm like glowy, this look is actually inspired by Solenn and BLK's collaboration and the shade Moonfire, and I just want to create a nude moment, you know what I mean? So yeah, okay, let's start with concealer. Of course, I'm using the Careline concealer, which I have been using this every time I do my makeup. You guys want to know the culprit of my breakout? It's the Luxe Organics Soothing Gel in Aloe Vera. I used to not break out from that, but ever since they changed the formula, they added Centella Asiatica, and I don't think that my skin likes that at all. It created so much texture, like here, and then it broke out, and it was just like scary because I was trying to figure out what caused my breakout, and so I took out my sunscreen first. I took out I guess it's just my sunscreen, and I was so convinced that the moisturizer is not the one that's like breaking me out. But when I stopped using that, I stopped breaking out. Like, I didn't have any new acne or like new pimple, and so it was the culprit after all. So yeah, it just sucks because I thought that, you know, it wouldn't affect me, the new formula, but it did. And so I bought the Luxe Organic Soothing Gel, the one without Centella Asiatica, and I still haven't tried it because I'm honestly like kind of traumatized to like try it, and I might like get texture again. So it's safe to say that my skin doesn't agree with Centella Asiatica. So I'll add that to the list of what breaks me out. So far, I have Centella Asiatica, sunflower oil, and hyaluronic acid. Like, those ingredients, my skin does not like at all. Okay, the thing about this is that if you're using this as like a spot concealer like I am, you kind of have to go over it with small layers so that it wouldn't look too obvious and cakey. And yeah, so you just gotta have to be a little bit patient. Just, you know, take your time until you get the desired coverage. Do you guys like the black background? Okay, so I think that's the best I could do. I'm fine with my blemishes peeking through. I just don't like it to look very angry, you know? Okay, I want to brighten up my face even more because this concealer, I find that it's like a little, the tiniest darker than my skin, but it's okay. Like, it's not too bad, but I like some kind of brightness, and so I'm using this Maybelline Fit Me to add lightness. This is in the shade Sand. And then I won't be setting my face yet. So for the eye base, I actually want to use this Mystic Dreamer, this one. I just want like a wash of warmth, and then we'll go in with this Squad Let Mini Palette in Shy. I recently bought that because I have been eyeing that. So I just want a wash of warmth on my lids, and this will act as a base as well. I just want like a warm nude moment, you know? I'm not sure how this will turn out. Okay. So just like the tiniest bit. And then I'll use this Squadlet palette. This is actually new. And yeah. Okay. So I'll mix these two shades. To create like a mid-brown. And I'll just kind of build depth there on my crease. So I'm just building this on my upper crease to make my eyes look a little bit bigger because I have chinky eyes. Okay, and then I'll take a smaller crease brush like this, a more precise one, and I'm taking this shade and I'll put this above my crease, just more concentrated here. So I'm basically creating a higher crease, if that makes sense. And I'm taking this cream shade and I'm going to kind of run it on the lid, just like on the lower most part of the lid, just to make it like pop and make it cleaner there. I don't know. Okay, and then I'll take both shades again and do the same thing on the lower eye. And then I'll take the darkest shade and put that closer to the lower lash line. I think I need a smaller brush because that is not working. Okay, so okay, and then just blend it. And then I'm taking the mid brown to just blend it here. Okay. And then I'm going to take this Sunny's, their new brow pen, and I'm just going to, not sure if I want to use that. Maybe I'll just use the same palette with a really small brush. This one, and kind of like deepen up my lash line. I don't want something really harsh. I want to keep everything super soft. I feel like it's so dark here. Anyway, okay, so that is the eyes, and then I'm going to put a white liner. Okay, and then I don't want to put mascara yet. And then I guess let's bronze. So I'll take the Careline in the shade, the concealer Cafe. This is a decent shade of bronzer. Super blendable, especially if you prepped your skin with some kind of moisturizing cream or moisturizing primer. It's going on so smoothly. Okay. And then I'm just going to reapply my concealer here because it got rubbed off, and I'm just going to mix the shade Natural and Cafe because this is like the bronzer side, and so it kind of makes sense to make it that shade as well, you know, so that I don't use a lighter shade on a bronzer shade, because that defeats the purpose of concealing it. Concealing is like camouflaging, you know? And then, okay, I'll put the lipstick first. And then I'll also use this for my blush. Definitely use the sharper side of the lipstick as kind of like a lip liner. Okay, so this is the lips, and I'm just going to so it's kind of like cohesive and nude, and Okay, and then I'll take this shade and kind of create a little bit of depth with that blush. Kind of like make it pop, at least on the outer area of the blush. Okay, and then I'm going to put on mascara and then I'll be back. Okay, so I just loaded up my mascara. This is like, I don't even know how many layers, but I use this. And now we are just going to reinstate the white liner. And then let's put on some highlighter. So I'll just use the same primer, the hydrating primer that I used. And where is my brush? Okay. And then I'll just use this brush. Just a really natural lit from within highlight. And then I'll use a setting powder. This is the new Careline loose powder, and I'm just going to set the T-zone right here. Beside my nose. I think that's it. Okay, this is the finished, like very nude, very Moonfire inspired, this one, makeup look. And so yeah, so that is it for this video. Yeah, this was very therapeutic for me, and yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.